And yes, we will do Sherlock versus Cthulhu now. If Steam wants to respond, that is. Oh, this is interesting. It still says it's launching the inscription demo. There we go. Alright, finally. Alright, and here is Sherlock. Alright, okay. I don't know how meta this is, but my virus scanner is now pinging off and saying, hey, the inscription, that is horrible. It has viruses and stuff on it. Oh, wow. Sherlock, you are going to be the death of me here. Because I can't alt-tab out to see what's going on. Alright, well, with this horrible, horrible crash that is going on, perhaps we will not be doing Sherlock. And I will be ending the stream early because of the crap that is going on here. Maybe I can close it this way? Yay! Alright, okay. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. Hopefully that is working. Yes, you can all see we will pick up with Rootin, Tootin, amazing shootin', Sherlock in Boston. Right, now we didn't have, I don't know if we had anything to investigate here. Oh, maybe we do. There's people to talk to? Oh. I'm assuming we can't open these doors. We can open these doors. Oh. And there's a dog. I came to pet you, dog. Hello. No, you got nothing to say? Croix de Cajons. That is a name that we had.
It would be better to turn back.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know what that is for. Yes, of course. God damn, you sound so big for such a dog that looks just like that. Alright, let's go and talk to these people out here first of all. Who are you? Oh, you got a shotgun.
One more step, and your brains will be about as useful as gator bait.
The continent welcomes us with such hospitality, doesn't it?
Beg pardon, my good man. Is the bank closed for some time?
As long as it takes Mr. Blackman to come back from Baton Rouge with more dollars.
You were robbed.
Not hardly. We had a jewel sale.
When might one expect Mr. Blackman to return?
He likely could come back most any day, but he'll be gone 3 days at the least.
Is there anyone else who could shed some light on this transaction? You see, we have come from Europe and are interested in a particular set of precious stones. It may well prove to be this same set your bank sold recently.
I ain't talking, and I don't know nothing about it anyhow.
Alright, okay. Interesting. Yes, I'd forgotten we were tracking down jewels. Now, are you then guarding an empty bank? Because you've sold the jewels, so presumably the person who bought the jewels took the jewels away. So you would have a large amount of dollars in there. Except you said that the guy went away to get more dollars. So did he take the dollars away to deposit them somewhere more secure? Somebody crying, or no, they're working back there. No idea what that says. If it says anything, there's a hotel. Can we go in? No. Are we going to be told to turn back when we try to get past this cart? Not quite.
It would be better to turn back.
Alright, we can go... What is going on over there? Nothing. I suspect they haven't drawn anything there. Well, for those who don't remember, we were here because Amos Colby was a American detective who had been sacrificed in a temple underneath a British wharf where Sherlock had been investigating missing people. We went to Switzerland where clues under the temple led us to, and then we got some letters in the Swiss asylum that we were in, which led us to Boston, Massachusetts, and to the sale of those jewels. Okay, what's going on the Louisiana nymph? Oh, can we go back this way?
I have no reason to go there.
Oh, alright. I mean, you've got no reason to go over here either. Other than... Ah! Oh, the map was... Can we talk to you?
Good morning, dear. Come to relax?
No thank you, madam.
Oh. Then what are we doing here, Sherlock?
What do you make of this, Holmes?
Nothing that Holmes gives a damn about. Hello. You don't want to talk to me? I am surprised. Interesting paddle wheel at the back. You're just going to patiently wait over there, are you? Alright, that's good. Can we go down the other side as well? What's wrong with you? Spent on your money? Are you sick? Are you being sick? Or are you dropping stuff over the side? Clues that I cannot look at now. Anything in here? No, that's just a painted on door. Hello! Do you have things to say to me? Nope, you sit there smoking your pipe. Louisiana Sheriff. Alright. Looks like we... Ah, yes. The factory that made S&M, I remember. That was here, wasn't it? I prefer homemade S&M. Factory made is just not the same. It doesn't have the quality about it. Sure, it costs more. But you know, some things are worth paying for. Nope, okay, I did manage to pick the right door first time, that's great. Scales. Hello. I mean... Oh, we're trying to find the... Quay the casual. Yeah? Cotton. Warehouse? Can we open this warehouse? Nope. Hey, door? Nope, you're painted on handles. Lafayette Inc. New Orleans. New Orleans. Narlands. However you want to pronounce it. Oh, that's a door. Are these more doors? Ah, saloon. A Mississippi saloon. Well, you're not coming with me, Watson? Alright, well, I expect you'll magically teleport to me eventually. Ah, there. You've magically teleported to me. Are you not afraid of being eaten by gators? I would not have my back to the water like that. I would have it the other way round. You know, I'm no great fisherman or know anything about Louisiana or crocodiles, etc. But I would have, you know, the least amount of water to my back. Because that way there's a least amount of crocodiles that can come and eat me. Or they have the least distance to hide in. Oh, okay, what are you? You have smoke coming out of you, so you look occupied. Can I climb the roof?
What do you make of this, Holmes?
I wasn't trying to talk to you. Look, when I put my hand out towards a ladder to try and climb it, that doesn't mean I want to talk to you. Hey there, dogs.
Stay clear of these hounds.
Alright, but not clear of the other hounds.
It's better to
Right,
stay
right.
clear of these hounds.
Alright, Well, let's... How do I map? How do I bring up a map? There we go. Oh, right click does it as well, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, so we can go to Mackerel, Port District, or Pub. Alright. Did I miss something? Oh, you're all sitting down. Are you going to get up as I approach you? Yes, okay. Wow, you are...
It's better to stay clear of the...
You are weird.
It's better to stay clear.
Oh, maybe I needed to pick up food from the other dog to feed these ones? Or maybe I can't get past them. Maybe they're just there as an impassable mechanic. I didn't quite go up here before. Maybe there's something... No, nothing on the barrels. Here's the door. Can I go up here? I can. No, nothing to interact with there. Can't get past any of these gates. Nothing to interact with around here. No. Can't go past this as I keep banging my head and I can't, you know, duck. Did I miss trying to go into the pub? Hello? Nope, your bowl is just as empty. Are you the mackerel? This big boat. Because that's the Louisiana nymph. So I don't know what the mackerel would be. Alright. Let's have a look at... No, not the torture room reports. I guess it's dialogues. That's the guard saying that. There's the arrival. Time is not our ally. Okay. Since we find a hotel, we shall send for our bags. I found a hotel, but I couldn't interact with it. I can't report into the sheriff. Yep. And you collapsed there after a hard day at the S&M factory. That animation. Yes. I thought you went to bed. Thought you had to collapse out. But you were here to witness the great animation instead. I'm so glad. I don't think that paddle boat is ever going to be getting any closer to us. You saw I continuing and didn't. Ah, well, thank you very much for sticking around. You will get to hear that I appreciate you twice now. Oh. Right, hotel. And we're looking for a hotel. Oh, wait. No, I can do something with these? I could have sworn I...
It would be better to turn back.
Alright.
I have no reason to go there.
Alright, I can't do anything with those. I mean, this is the hotel, right? No. You spent a long time in China and Tibet. There, Holmes. Can you not translate these things for us? Oh, Watson, it's you getting in the way. You got anything else to say to us?
I told you once, now don't rile me. Get lost.
What if I stand here and try and rile you?
Now don't rile me. Get lost.
No? Alright, okay. Alright, well, let us map to the bar. Can we go in? No. I can't talk to you or see anything over here or around here. Wait. What? Oh, it must have been your thing floating around there, Watson, right? Because there was no reason to have a floating dialogue thing right in the middle there. Ah! What exciting thing have I missed? Am I carrying an item I should be using here? Oh. Maybe I should be trying to use the bills of exchange or the money or the broken statue at the guard. Yes. Let's try that. Seeing as that's the only person I've really found who I can talk to. Hello, my good sir. I have money.
I told you once, now don't rile me. Get lost.
No. What about money? Yes,
There is
money.
one feller. Goes by the name of Champagne. He's Cajun. He knows everything that goes on around these parts. You can most likely find him near a pile of planks at the end of the pier.
Everything has its price in America. Isn't that what they say?
No. Or if they do, I've never heard that. You, Americans in the chat, have you heard that? Is that a thing that they tell you? Okay, so we're looking for him near a pile of planks at the end of the pier. Well, presumably this way. Right? No, that's not something that's said in America. No, I didn't think so. Well, let's see for the amazing sprite that has sprung up somewhere. Or I guess they're not sprites. But we'll look out for the character that has, you know, sprung up somewhere. You there, are you that person? No? You're not that person. I mean, these are all planks. Have the dogs disappeared now? Is that what's happened? Do we think that's what happens? Those amazingly animated dogs have disappeared. We can now go and talk. No? Wait. Yeah, there's somebody there now. Hello, dogs. You weren't here before. Oh, by
With open
Jove.
arms, Watson?
Napoleon, Lafayette. Don't mind the dogs. They just don't take to the smell of gentle folks, especially foreign ones. So what can old Champagne do for you?
I mean,
how's about some planks?
it doesn't look
and
like a
rope?
pier to me
Give you a
either,
ride
but,
and
you
give
know,
you
it's the
back.
place where we went, so...
Some other time, perhaps. People say that you know everything that occurs in this area.
Maybe so.
Indeed, they're
Don't care
dogs.
much what them people say. What you want to know?
We are particularly interested in a recent transaction in precious stones. No
So
doubt
are we
you're
in
familiar with these
Boston,
events.
or are we in...
For sure, that's true.
or are
Like
we
you
in
said, I reckon I heard of some swap for jewels.
New Orleans?
I would help you out, but my poor brains like the train with no coal. What you want me to do? Now, there's a bottle of some champagne or this and that. Old champagne will have a thing or two to say to you.
I mean, why would there be an audible difference? When you spell honor without a U. So why would dogs be any different from dogs? Hello, can we buy bottles here at the bar? No? Right, let me look at that conversation again. Don't mind the dogs. Like Jamie Nicole, now there's a bottle of some champagne or this and that. Or champagne, everything with two to say to you. It's a pub, not a bar. I mean, honestly, what is the difference? As far as I'm aware, there is none. What's the difference between a public house and a bar? Does somebody else have money? What if I... Oh, let me offer you money directly. Let's see if you'll take that instead. Pubs usually serve food, some bars do not. I mean...
Speaking of that, it come to me true. It was a week ago, maybe two.
Alright, okay,
Butler,
fine,
looking
whatever.
for a rich man made himself a jewel trade to Honor and Co. Looks like business to be done fast and with a quiet way. By my foot, the truth is here now.
The name of the employer of this silent partner?
He
He
by the
was
name
silent.
of Honestson. He from far up the bayou to the east. He got some crazy notions, Hatton. They must be all like that where he come from.
So we're
No
not in
doubt.
Boston.
One other matter. During the last few days, have you noticed any strange ship movements, especially regarding those taking leave of port late at night?
You did right by old Champagne, so I tell you true. 5 days ago, a ship, she weigh anchor in the middle of the night. She took sail right after a mess of folks brought a lot of boats to meet her and charged on board. These all came from the swamps. Could be toting contraband. Anyway, left for the old world for sure. Old Champagne keeps to his own self. No reason to know nothing more. And advice to you, stay clear. Those that sticks their nose where it don't belong end up feeding the gators round these parts.
We shall consider ourselves duly warned. Good day.
And if you wants to go for a ride in the bayou or something
think
else,
we're in
old
New Orleans.
Champagne treats you right. I take dollars, bottles, you know what, right?
I thought we were in Boston. At least, maybe Boston was where Colby came out of. Yeah, he was born in Boston, Massachusetts. So yeah, we're on the bayou. Up there in New Orleans. Yep. Exactly what I thought as well. Alright, okay. You got anything else to tell us?
Trout fish is fat this year. Lots of gators in the bayou, that's true. Mm-hmm.
You know, as bad as this might be here with this voice actor, at least they didn't have the guy playing Watson trying to New Orleans accent. Okay? Alright, I guess we're headed back now. I mean, I don't assume we came all this way to learn that, hey, the thing went back to the New World. Or the Old World, sorry, which is Europe. Right? Ah!
Holmes, our bag! Thief! Stop! Thief!
Right, now this is the other bit I remember. Ah. Let me open doors! No. Oh, I can use this door.
Stop!
Yeah, this is the other thing that I remember, because...
There he is.
Yeah, I'm following. It's like they heard that, hey, there was a chase sequence in that other really good Cthulhu game, Dark Corners of the Earth, which, I mean, it wasn't really good, but it was, you know, it had a good bit in it, and they just went, oh no, can I swing across on this? Yeah, woo! We'd best have a chase sequence in our Cthulhu game as well. And they didn't find out what it was or anything about it other than it's a chase sequence in a Cthulhu game, and decided to have one of their own. So yeah, now we have a chase sequence. This is the only other part of the game that I remember. Indeed! It's amazing, isn't it? In here? No, where am I going? Down on the floor? Yeah. Ah.
He's there!
There! He's there! Quickly, how do I get up there? I mean, that's not how... That's not how things work, but alright there, Holmes. And the music. My god, the music. Can I shut this? No. Can I jump? No. Oh, I've got to go up. Woo! See my amazing jumping abilities. Can I open this door? There we go. I'm catching you, thiefo man.
Stop!
Everybody turns at 90 degrees, right? I know that whenever I'm running after someone, I run until I hit a corner and then I go 90 degrees forwards. 90 degrees forwards. Just like Thief does. After you. 90 degrees. 90 degrees. They didn't even animate the person in climbing up the ladder this time. That's great. Oh man. Can we go out that door? No. You go that way? No. You ran out the back here. Oh no! He's knocked down all of those planks after us. Can we walk along this one? No? Then what do we do? Can we swing? Oh! Woo! Oh my god. I'm coming after you somehow. Can I not? What? Did you go down here? Over here? Where am I going? Oh, up the ladder. Ah, of course I didn't see that. The Bayou version of Yakety Sax. That could very well be it. Why didn't you knock down these to stop them from coming? Ugh! Oof! Ow! Oh! Am I going to get chopped up if I do this incorrectly? I mean, the answer is no. Oh, that's even better. I don't know what we're chasing after either. I mean, they've got our bags. What was in our bags? Dr. Watson's medical equipment? Yay! The S&M factory! How did you get here, Watson? No? Where? Oh, out the door, back into the main area. That guy! The one that you were, that was looking really shady around you. That was a... Oh, God, no!
Stop right there, you two. Not a move.
My...
The
Oi!
thief! He's going to...
Thief? What thief? All I see are two foreigners tearing up my wharf, making a lot of
Foreigners?
noise. I expect you have some sort of papers proving who you are and what business you have in my
No,
parish.
somebody just stole
I
our
assume
documents.
you have proof you're here legally.
What? Of course we have papers in our bag. But that villain, he... Well, upon my word, you allowed him to make off with our bag.
What are you insinuating, sir? Are you trying to offend me?
Gentlemen, look here. Calm down, Watson.
But can't you see that...
Watson? So you are Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson.
Please,
I don't know who
spare us
tried
the
to do this
pretense.
accent,
You
but...
know very well who we are.
Oh,
And a
top
clever
quality.
fella in the bargain. Listen to me and listen up good, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson.
You have absolutely no gun safety, do you? You're waving that gun around. You've got your finger on the trigger rather than extended along...
You will
The
leave
side.
tomorrow morning for Europe on the same ship that brought you here. No need to offload your bags. Just turn around and get back on board. Nothing good will come your way if you ignore my advice. Oh, and one more thing. Without proper papers, you're nothing more than outlaws here in New Orleans. And outlaws end up as gator bait in my parish.
Well, I
With
mean, that
open
was a good
arms,
attempt
was
at a
it,
nasty
Watson?
laugh.
Holmes,
But hey,
enough.
It seems they were warned of our arrival and waiting for us. Let's find
What
the
is
wealthy
gun
side of the
safety?
city and the house of this
Indeed.
Anderson. Come, Watson, time is not our friend. Watson, let's pay a visit to this Anderson.
all right. So this Anson. Okay, so where are we going to find the house of this Anson? Is it on here? I mean, we just had a scene where there was a lady who seemed to call the shots. You going to go and talk to you? Do we still have money and things? Nope. Money and exchange documentation all gone. Just broken statue. And a knife. If we were in England, that's all you would need.
What else do you want? We have work to do.
No. What if I show you
What
this
else do
broken
you
statue?
want?
No?
We have work-
Alright. Nothing to do with the broken statue. Hi! Yeah, I got nothing else to say. I'm just gonna stare at you. That was weird. Alright. Now I'm gonna stare at you. No, I'm on the other side of you. I'm over here. Yeah, see? Ah! Alright, I'm done staring at you. You're weird. I suppose we can pickpocket you or something, can we? While you're being sick over the side? No, that's fine. Alright. Time to find whoever this Anson is. I have no idea. Let's look at the luggage and see if our luggage is here at all. No? No. I mean, Champagne's name wasn't Anson, was it? Hey, do you have anything to say to me?
I told you once, now don't rile me. Get lost.
No? Can't go in this. I mean, what kind of a bar is this? No, This is where we're going to hit the... Oh! Oh! Okay. Well, I obviously wasn't paying attention. I didn't realise it was an entirely different district. I mean, I should have done, and that it wasn't near the pier, but hey. Alright, it's the only other occupant of this entire street. Let's go and talk to you. Oh, I'm coming to talk to you, lady. Don't run away. I wish to be friends. Do not move out of bounds. I cannot go that far. Yeah, I can pull.
Ah, Watson, it seems we have arrived at the place. Look there, on the iron door.
That's not a door. I mean... Ah! No, lady, come back.
I have no reason to go there.
Ah, but I'm chasing after that lady. So I could talk to her about why she was standing in front of a door. Because in Sherlock world, that is suspicious. Look there, Dr. Watson.
It would be
Footprints
better to
by
turn
the
back.
iron door. You mean footsteps? Footsteps by the iron door. Oh, look. This plank is broken. I don't know if that means anything. Alright. Time to ring the bell. You meant to
Looks
do
like
it
no
wrong
one's
and you did it
here,
right.
Holmes.
Well, you're doing better than
It's
the
a
makers
pity,
of this
Watson.
game.
This is our only lead.
Oh, no, I was... If that woman is now there, even though I ran over to try and talk... Oh! This is...
Good morning, miss. Please don't be alarmed. We won't harm you, my dear. What is your name?
Eula, sir.
Lovely. When we arrived here, you were looking through this gate. This is the residence of Mr. Arnson, isn't it? Do you know him?
Yes, sir.
Do you know if he is at home?
Don't rightly know, sir.
You have to do things in order, exactly. Yep, forced.
Watson,
Come now,
Forced.
don't distress yourself like this. Why all these tears?
Because of my little brother, Davy. He serves with Mr. Arneson, and been more than 5 days since I heard from him.
perhaps he went on a trip with Mr. Arnson.
No, sir. Tain't likely.
Oh, dear.
I serves at the Gallagher's just the other side of the road. If they had left, I would have seen them. Something bad has happened. I can feel it.
But if you were so near, surely your brother would have cried out for help if there had been any real danger.
No, sir. Davy, he ain't like you and me. He's right smart in some ways. But Davy can't talk. Not a
He
word.
can't. He
Besides,
can't talk.
Most evenings, we visits and sees each other across the stable door. And been more than 5 days since he been there. Oh, sir. I be mighty scared. Something has happened to him. I just knows it.
Miss, take us to this stable. Watson, I think this place is indeed isolated, and therefore quite vulnerable.
There it be. I gonna go wait on the road. That way, if my mistress calls for me, I can hear.
All right.
It is hardly secure, Watson. Regard the lock. It has a primitive wooden latch, which is also quite flimsy.
Why did you not call it a flimsy wooden lock then, Sherlock? These Americans, they have no safety at all. No, gun
Bravo,
safety, they don't know oh my god, there's a dead horse. No, an ill horse.
Holmes, this horse is dying of thirst. Poor animal.
He has had no water for these past 5 days, Watson.
Unbearable.
Why hasn't it tried to whinny or kick open doors or anything then? So that people could hear and investigate. Also, we're not going to try and help the horse at all? No? We're just going to leave it? Ooh. Well, here we are. Barn. I was actually just trying to look at my items. Alright, okay. Well, let's have this, whatever these are. Iron filings?
This should prove useful.
What are they? Nails. They didn't look like nails. They weren't round. They were flat. I don't know why nails should prove useful.
I hope this gate is not locked, because it appears quite formidable. Open!
They did indeed not nail the image. Humans can last 5 days, but humans can't last that long. No, the humans have got the 3 rule, isn't it? 3 days without water, 3 weeks. Three days, 3 weeks, 3 something else. And it's food, sleep, water. Oh, we couldn't possibly go on this grass because there's a wall here and we can't lift our legs up that high. Oh well. Well, let's go around to the house then, shall we?
Observe, Watson.
Ah.
These beautiful, well-tended flowers. Someone must care for them.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's been 3 days in this heat, or 5 days, sorry, so either somebody is tending to them, so why did we take the side entrance? Why didn't we just push open this gate, which has no lock on it, nor a latch, nor anything? There is no reason why these gates should be standing in the position they're in. I mean, they've got hinges. It's possible that the hinges have locked somehow. But, you know, there's absolutely nothing holding the two of them together. You can survive 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, 3 hours without shelter, and 3 minutes without oxygen. Okay, alright. I was wrong. Thank you for the correction. Oh.
Look, Holmes, a raccoon. Come here, you little rascal.
They won't allow us too close, Watson, though the little imps are rather inquisitive by nature.
Oh. No, wait. Garden. Okay, not raccoon. I thought that was going to mark the raccoon. What's the betting that the raccoon has stolen something of importance? Oh. Blood.
Another footstep. The hunt is on, Watson.
Yes, footsteps.
Blood. However, given the small amount, the wound should be superficial. Wait, this is interesting. There is a trace of mud here. Some footsteps or marks. Not clear enough to make out. Let's see if there are others.
Oh my goodness. There is mud mixed in with this blood here on the ground.
Some footsteps or marks.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to see if there was anything.
Some footsteps or marks.
No, alright.
clear
So
enough.
you're telling me that's the exciting part of it. Yeah, I can't interact with them anymore. Oh, fountain.
Water.
Yes, get the horse. Lead the horse to this water. See if you can make him drink it. Ah, are these better?
Footsteps. Let's see. Watson, regard the traces in the soil.
I've given
A
up.
body was dragged here recently.
Everything is footsteps
Undoubtedly,
now.
It was a man of great size. More traces of mud. A person wearing shoes thick with fresh mud entered the garden by this
Indeed,
gate.
echoes of
They
footsteps
entered the
past.
house and then returned, dragging a body back along the way. This erased some signs
dear.
of their former movements, but not entirely. Fortunately, I have a particular talent for tracing footsteps. A neglected art indeed.
In the answer garden, I found several elements which indicated a person whose footwear was splattered with fresh muck entered the garden by a small gate, proceeded to the house entrance, and then dragged a body back in the opposite direction and attempted to hide his traces. However, he did not dispose of all the muck and left several light traces of blood. I bet we can't go that way because of the bees.
Ah, Holmes! There are thousands of these mosquitoes.
We must turn back, Watson, or we shall be devoured.
Oh my god. Ah, it's footsteps. I should trace them. Well, what about these? Do I have finger steps then, according to this Holmes? Okay, canes.
This should prove useful.
Really? A metal rod. Alright, so not like bamboo canes to hold up plants, but metal canes to do so. Can I break into that? Well, let's finish doing a circuit of this before we try to get into the house. Hey, Horso! I can lead you to water.
He can barely move. We must find him some water, and quickly.
I found some water, but I don't know how to get it to him. Because I don't think I can put it in a matchbox or a shelf of nails. I don't know what you would call that. Maybe just call it a box as well, even though, no, it doesn't quite look like that. Aha! No! I found water, horse. Follow me. I found no bucket for you, however. Alright, let's try going in the front entrance. Ooh. Wow, that's... Is that a bear? I mean, the snout looks too long for a bear. So I have no idea what kind of animal that is.
Closed tight.
No, close tight. Time for me to get out my trusty spoon. Oh no, I've come to the Americas without my spoon. How could you? How could you? You could have brought the spoon to the masses. Alright, well here's another set of doors, and this is where the blood came from, so... Hey, from that door. So let's try this other door first of all, eh?
Closed tight.
Would water fit in a hat box? Have you seen a hat box? What if... Alright, yeah, let's try that.
Water.
No. What about if I
Water.
use it with a metal cane? No. What if I balance a little bit of water on the blade of a
Water.
knife? No.
Water.
And not in a matchbox. Nope. Oh, well, I didn't use the broken statue.
Water.
Ah, well, I tried everything. Now, let's try this door. Ah. Well.
What a wretched smell, Holmes.
Quite wretched, Watson. It is the foul stench of death.
I was going to say, don't you recognise it, Doctor? Could we see in from outside there? No, I didn't think we could. Why? Why? Why would you... Why would you do this? Why? Look, okay, I can understand possibly in the real world why you would want one-way glass. Yeah? But I can't imagine it being in the back of a house, looking out into a garden, or even the whole of a house. One-way glass, looking out. This is just lazy programming. Alright, okay. No, they went in that direction.
Blood!
Yes, I know.
Blood! Blood! Blood!
More blood? Stains, at least. Something's happened here. Rotting food that has been left out.
Ah, it's a ham. What a delectable aroma. If only I were hungry.
What? It's been left out for 5 days. It doesn't have a delectable aroma. There are flies buzzing over it. And there are beetles. I suppose it could be cured ham. Cured of what? Living, that's what. Alright. Yeah, let's follow the blood trail then. Oh wait, there's blood over here with footprints. Footsteps. No, you don't want to say anything? Maybe I need to find something else. I think it's just a weird calendar. Nobody writing anything? Why do you even need those curtains? I suppose you need it to block out the light. But I mean, you can't. Nobody else can see in, so you know. Hey, Watson, I can see you. You can't see me. Watson's just standing there, doing nothing. He decided he doesn't like the smell and doesn't want to go in. I mean, I can't fault him. Okay, so we got clothes laid out on a bed.
These clothes belong to a servant, and judging from their size, he is a small man.
Alright. Why are they laid on the bed? I guess they're laid on the bed so that you can put them on. But, I mean, you can't do that at night when you're going to sleep, so that must have been done first thing in the morning. He gets up, he lays his clothes out, and he goes off somewhere to wash. But that never happened. Oh! Okay. Oh, there were marks on the ground that I didn't see. Right.
Yes, there is something here.
Okay, can I pry up with a knife? Yeah, what's that? A jewel?
A stone of small size, but of splendid colour. It seems to have no flaws, and I doubt that it originated in the American continent.
Yeah, it has no flaws. Of course it didn't of course it wasn't from America. Right, yep, I need to back up a bit in order to look at this painting.
Anson, with his servant, no doubt.
Alright.
These clothes belong to a servant, and judging from their size, he is a small man.
Look like the same size as... maybe slightly smaller because of the way the path is. Still doing the same thing, Watson? Cool. Alright, I guess the ruby was to, I don't know, frame the person? Maybe? Oh, hey! I didn't notice you here.
Watson, what do you make of this?
Where did you come from, Watson?
Horrific sight. It has lain here for at least a week.
On the contrary, Watson, once again you see, but fail to observe. The warmth of the local climate and the exceptional humidity undoubtedly sped up the rate of decomposition.
I was going to say, they saw
Based
them less
upon
than a
my
week ago.
calculations,
How
the
can
body
you
has been
possibly
here
come
for
to that
5 days.
conclusion there? Watson, you are, once again, not being smart. Okay, what's in his hands? Ah, he's got a black fingernail. Why?
Let's examine the hands. They are calloused, with traces of dirt under the nails. This would be the gardener, no doubt. Let's examine the hands.
Right, I get that. Has he got a black nail just because he banged it on something? Alright, I can't look at the nails anymore, so we know you are the gardener. Okay, that's great. Oh, is this the murder weapon?
Blood! Blood! Blood!
Watson, why are you being so incompetent? I mean, Sherlock's not being much better. And once again...
Blood! Blood! Blood!
You are just crazy.
Interesting. The person who sat here was fond of cigars.
Okay. Oh, blood?
They
No.
killed the man who was sitting there, and the trail of blood begins here. So this would be the body they dragged through the gate.
They did not kill a man who was sitting here. Not with that little amount of blood, they didn't. They burnt, yeah, okay. Trying to burn something?
Papers were burned, and great care was taken to destroy everything of any value to our case. We will find
Blood for the
nothing
blood
further in this
god.
place.
Indeed. Alright, and what have you got to say?
This must be Arnson. He appears fond of cigars.
Right. Okay, so you're saying that the person who was sitting here... Well, I don't know, was it the person who was sitting here? Who shot? My word, I'm smoking a cigar! And shoot the person in front of me. Or is it the person... Or are you sitting in this chair and smoking? I can't tell based on the distance of the ashtray. Is that important? That satchel? Right, I think we've looked at everything in here. Oh no, not over here. Are you going to say blood? No.
The person was struck with a sharp object as they entered. You can see the trail of blood that continues past the staircase.
Alright, so somebody died and was dragged away. Somebody was just killed and left here. And then there's a third body? Is that what you're saying? This was into the kitchen, right? Yep. Okay, so I can still examine these for something. Am I meant to comment on the lack of blood? I mean, the footprints are coming and going? Is there nothing here? What about in... No, this is... Alright, let's go upstairs then, I guess. Oh, have we been in here?
I cannot budge the handle. They must have lodged something behind it to hold fast the door. Shh, Watson, listen. Whoever you are, open up. We mean you no harm. Open the door for God's sake. It's a matter of life or death.
This is useless, Holmes.
Watson, your sensibility is appreciated. We shall come back later.
Alright, so there's somebody in there. Blood?
This blood on the ground came from a deep wound.
Alright. So there is a third person who locked themselves inside. Okay, let's look upstairs. Oh. What did we get here? Corridor. Alright, fine. Writings. Dear Mr. Arnson, it was a rare pleasure to encounter your extraordinary altruistic attitude towards your employee, young Davy. Few would have made the effort to discover the truth of his affliction, and most would have discharged the boy from their services without hesitation. It is fortunate that Dr. Gallagher, who has expert in these matters, is also your neighbour. Without his intervention, it is doubtful that we would have been introduced, and then you would not have had the answers about the young man that you have been seeking. Just, I will tell you that Davy's problems are psychological rather than physical. As you have already noticed, he hears and understands perfectly well. A medical examination also revealed that his vocal organs are unimpaired. The final diagnosis is that a psychological trauma or mental blockage is what prevents him from speaking. As for your anecdote concerning the coins and discovery of the incredible talent that this young man seems to have for figures, it reminds me of a similar child prodigy case. I've requested those files from colleagues and hope to learn more. All All I can say now is that your employee has a phenomenal memory for figures, and that an adapted teaching program could enable him to exploit the talent further, and benefit his community. Best regards. Presumably that's Dr. L. Lakovka? What are you reading down there? Carolina folk players. Okay. Ooh, and a book. Fantastic Hunt by D. Niles, page 188. Or, much more, of course, if it is an African swallow. Or much more, of course, if it is an African swallow. Monty Python. But a most disturbing tale from wild creatures of the marshes and swamps comes from Louisiana, near the city of New Orleans. Frightening events have plagued the region in recent history. At the time this book was put to press, rumors about mysterious disappearances, discoveries of mutilated bodies, and a fearsome beast of the swamps continues to haunt the poorer quarters and dockyards of the city. Our story begins 15 years ago, when a noted citizen of New Orleans contacted a well-renowned hunter known as Ward. This gentleman, who wishes to remain anonymous, retained Ward to track and kill a beast that was terrorizing his workers. These freedmen worked in the fishery and lived in an infamous wooden shacks built along the outer banks of the swamp. Over the last year or more, there were mounting numbers of unexplained disappearances and deaths, which happened with alarming regularity, particularly at the high tides. His men reported seeing mutilated and half-eaten bodies of men floating out of the swamp, and even more alarmingly, a young woman had also mysteriously disappeared. At first, he appeared to the local authorities, but was met with indifference. They blamed these incidents on his own hired men who lived beside the swamp. The local constabularies reasoned that these people originated in Africa, where sacrifice rites involving young virgins were common. As for the fate of the men found dead, they argued this was most certainly the work of alligators, which filled the swamp. A good citizen thought this highly unlikely, as the area was teeming with game. He knew from personal experience that alligators rarely attack humans when fish and natural food are readily available. Blah. He also rejected the notion that sacrifice rites were involved. Had that been the case, his men would not have asked for help, and could have handled the matter themselves. Ward was told the workers usually disappeared while dredging for crayfish. As far as it was known, 12 girls had disappeared recently, and no less than 7 young men had been found dead. The workers now refused to enter the swamp, even to withdraw their gear. Adding to the tensions were rumors of a grotesque and scaly silhouette seen by a fisherman in the distant fog. Ward was offered a huge sum to hunt down this presumed beast and return with it to the men's hired workers so that they could return to fishing and crayfish and forget about their complaints. Ward accepted the commission, cleaned his weapon, and hired a local guide, who knew the swamp, and left on a boat that very same day. For the next 2 weeks, they searched the swamp, leaving early in the morning and coming back late at night. One evening, Ward came back, anxious and excited. He said they had discovered a trail, deep in the swamp. He and his guide heard something that initially sounded like singing, but in dreadful, guttural and discordant voices. Ward explained that it might have been the mating call of a bull alligator or some other large reptile. He promised to go there first thing in the morning and return with its head. They left at dawn, and later, gunshots were heard from the depths of the swamp. The evening came and went, with no sign of Ward or his guide, nor were they seen the next day, and into the next weeks. However, the strange disappearances and deaths ended. People speculated that Ward, his guide, and the beast had killed each other in some ferocious battle. And, some months later, an extraordinary thing occurred. A fisherman discovered what appeared to be a white man caught in the quicksand. The man, upon discovery, shouted with panic and attempted to escape. The fisherman was forced to stun him with an oar in order to bring him in. The man had moss, seaweed, and muck, all teeming with vermin, covering his gaunt frame. His features were buried under a thick beard and wild tangle of hair. Despite his appearance, which was barely human, some people claimed they recognized Ward's eagle eyes. He was also naked, his teeth were strangely sharpened, and his eyes were feverish and barely able to focus. Worst of all were the terrible strange scars that covered his entire body. Their symmetry resembled the work of some deranged artist or madman. Though many thought the opposite, the authorities decided that Ward had inflicted these marks upon himself and locked him in a cell, saying he must surely be insane. After doctors examined him, he was officially judged to be mad and sent to the hospital in Baton Rouge. There he remained, locked up until the end of his short life. He spent the last few months of his life there, eating only raw fish and screaming to all who could hear him that they had saved him. He cried out that he was one with them, and he spoke to him in his dream, and his awakening was soon to come. Another historical tale, even more disturbing, comes from us from the British Moors, where a white rabbit... Goddamn Monty Python! Oh! I feel there's something wrong with this, but maybe you're just full of denials. Yes. Dun 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 dun. If someone bites you, do they take impressions of the teeth steps? I don't know. Finger steps, teeth steps, footsteps, all of these things that Sherlock has. He is at the forefront of research into footsteps and teeth steps, because nobody else knows what the hell he's talking about. Monty Python. Why would you begin and end with Monty Python references?
This book has been read often. Tales of Fantastic Hunts by D. Niles.
Hello.
This metal tube is approximately 40 centimeters in length and 18 in diameter. It bears a small tag which reads, "This one without defect. My sincere apologies, E. Otis."
What the devil are you doing, Holmes?
The same thing I always do at a crime scene. I just take everything that isn't nailed down. Is it a wax? No, it's not a wax cylinder. It's just a metal tube. I mean, I've got no reason to do so. Good. Alright. Watson, do you mind? In order to wind up this unique watch, you need to find the figures corresponding to those of the clock. According to the same logic, 2 digits are already marked to help you figure out what method to use. Good luck! Solutions on last page. In order to wind up this unique watch, you need to find the figures corresponding to those of the clock. Maybe that'll make more sense when I find the clock.
A newspaper from 5 days ago. Someone has torn the last page.
Right.
Well, it seems Arnson tried his hand at a small riddle in this newspaper. How strange. He does not seem the type to take interest in mathematical conundrums.
At least he knows his iron doors rather than his gates. Yeah, alright. That is true. We're not going to look at that book that is under there? No. Oh, is there another book here? Okay. Fauna and Flora of Louisiana. Because the alligators are not the most fearsome predators according to visitors. All agree that mosquitoes are the worst enemy of man in Louisiana. No one knows how many different varieties of mosquitoes haunt the surrounding swamps and lowlands, but the most common are hematophagous. Hematophagous? I mean... yeah, whatever. I mean, that's blood. Attracted by mammals' body warmth, the smell of blood from wounds or sweat, they can quickly swarm in clouds of several thousand and attack their targets with the same effectiveness as school of piranha. So, not at all. Look, fauna and flora of the Amazon. I mean, piranhas don't do that. Piranhas stripped the cow that was reported back on to the science societies, etc. of the time, because they were starved for like 3 or 4 days. They do not do that. If you enter a river and there are piranhas in there who have been starving for 3 or 4 days, I think you have bigger problems than the piranhas, because something else has been eating all the fish and not the piranhas. Yeah? That might eat you. And what a dick, stealing the last page, yep. Now I will never know the solution unless I use my massive Sherlockian brain to do it. Anyway, right. Every year they cause numerous deaths among cattle. Fortunate deaths among people are rare. The natives shared some of the local recipes to avoid the plague. That's great. Now we can go that way if we do it. The most effective and common method consists of applying some lemon juice. The aroma repels these menacing insects. The simple presence of a lemon tree in front of a window is enough to dissuade them from entering the place. A more audacious solution consists of carrying several toads on your person in very conspicuous manner. These amphibians are very effective. I bet they are. Oh, wait.
A book on the fauna and flora of Louisiana.
There was another page. Sorry. Okay, page 12 and page 54. Okay, and this is about raccoons. The behavior of the raccoon in Louisiana is very similar to the brothers from the forest of the East Coast. There are a few differences. There are many unique predators of the raccoon in the wilds of Louisiana, notably certain kinds of aquatic snakes. Because of this, raccoons in the region take their meals in a nest, usually placed in the branches of a tree or at any height, which is easily approachable by the raccoon, or at any height which is easily approachable by the raccoon. Well known for its agility, but also out of easy reach of their enemies. Carrion is a main part of their diet, particularly if speaking of a female with small kits. Her need for additional protein to sustain her milk production makes carrion a particularly good source of food. Alright, so maybe that's the ham. And then we can distract the raccoon to get something. I don't know what. I should use my brain steps. Yes, I absolutely should use my brain steps in order to... It's our lemons!
This should prove useful.
Yeah, let's take the whole tree rather than some lemons.
Closed. Tight.
Oh. Alright, well, let's try getting into it from the other side then. Let's take another look. It doesn't look like there's anything else in here.
Closed. Tight.
Oh. Alright, can I open it with a...
This is useless.
Alright.
I won't do that. I won't do that. I won't do that. This is useless. I cannot do this. I cannot do this.
You know, I'm just trying everything against there.
I cannot do this.
No, rubbing a lemon tree against the door doesn't work. I am shocked, I tell you. Shocked. Alright. Well, carrion. So let's try picking up that meat. You gonna let me have it?
Ah, it's a ham. What a delectable aroma. If only I were hungry.
Right, but somebody else is hungry. Hey, can I pick up that for water? No, I mean, that's not exactly the right sort of shape for a horse to drink from. I mean, I could get it and then spill it all over the floor for the horse to lick up, but that's not exactly a great way to do it either. Alright, well, let's try using the lemons. Oh god, no. They're not doing the joke, are they? Oh. Yeah, Watson, I'm going to rub this all over you.
What do you make of this, Holmes?
No? Alright. This is the joke, isn't it? This is where you rub the tree all over a lock. The joke is that Sherlock and Watson are trying to get into a house, and no matter what they do, they're trying to get through a door, sorry. And no matter what they do, they cannot get in. Holmes tries his lockpicks, they try forcing it, they try using dynamite, all kinds of things to try and get through. And then Sherlock goes, "Oh, of course, I know what to do." And goes and gets a lemon and squeezes some on the lock, and then it magically opens. Holmes says, Watson says, "How did that work?" And he goes, "Ah, lemon entry, my dear Watson." That sink had something. Did it? Oh, yeah, I can move my face. Sorry. That is a thing that I can do. Face over here. And you can see, I mean, alright, there was something in the sink. Oh, there was. Ah! For the horse.
Watson, hold the basin. I think you know what to do with it.
Why is Watson doing this? Watson is a person doctor, not a horse doctor. No?
Perfect.
Alright, and now to run to the horse as fast as we can. No? I thought I saw something there for a second. Maybe it was just textures popping in and out. Hey horse, are you dead? Bowl of water for you.
Easy now, fellow. Drink up.
Yeah. You were sitting on a hammer, were you?
What could this be doing here?
I have no idea. No, I can't get in through the... Can I get in through the front door now that I've... No. Did I go to the front door? I didn't. Thank you for spotting the bowl, so that we could save the horse. But I mean... Am I still Watson? I'm still Watson. Do I have to go back to Holmes and give him the hammer? 1 second. Let's try... No, I can't interact with that door at all. Hey Holmes, I have a hammer.
Here you are, Watson.
I give up. I don't know why we need a hammer. We've got a hammer and nails, so we can do something with the hammer and nails now. But I give up. The logic of this game is just... It escapes me. See? Sherlock has the hammer. So what happens? Watson hands the hammer to Sherlock. And Sherlock goes, "Here you go, Watson." That's not the way things work. If I have something and I give it to you, I say, "Here you go." You do not say, "Here you go" to me. I mean, strange and unusual things are happening all over the place. Oh my god. Hold on 1 second. Oh no. No! Damn you, game. No, I am here. Alright, okay. Hold on 1 second. Let us save this. Then... No, alright, okay. Back to the game. It won't work. Alright, where is my beautiful, beautiful lemon tree that I am going to rub all over myself?
Ah, Holmes! There are thousands of these mosquitoes.
Right.
We must turn back, Watson, or we shall be devoured.
No, I have lemons. We shall apply lemons to the mosquitoes individually. No?
Ah, Holmes!
No, I can't do
We
that.
must turn back, Watson.
Alright, okay, that's disappointing. I don't know why it's got... Listen to the music. I mean, it's here. It's the mosquitoes causing this music. And now we go back. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, flowers. Is it these flowers? Yes.
This should prove useful.
Should it? What is it? A lily. Alright, well let's combine these two items. No? You don't want to be combine hammer and nails. Alright. Can I combine lilies and... Maybe I can bash open a door. Oh wait, here's...
This
More
should
flowers?
prove useful. This should prove useful.
Why am I getting loads of flowers? What am I looking at? Oh, it's the door. Okay. Are there more flowers I can pick up? Am I creating some sort of flower delivery service? Oh, excuse me. Are we going to go and tell? Can I get out this way? No, I can't. Alright. Oh, I've got to be able to pick up some flowers from here, right? No? Alright, okay. Looks like there's nothing else to pick up around here. Oh. This is something... Nope. Alright, let's go out the house. He said, oh, there's a log.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Oh, can I use it as a makeshift ladder? If I bang nails
now
into it?
Now it can't be used
No?
for anything.
What if I smash it with a hammer?
Now it can't be used for anything.
Alright, then I don't know. Hey, you're feeling much better, horse. Though that water doesn't look too great. Alright. Now, what I'm doing out here is I was trying to... Yeah, there you are.
Yes, sir.
No? Alright, I'm not going to tell you about your dead brother. Fine. Combine knife with lemon tree.
I have no reason to go there.
That's a good idea. Nope. Alright, what have we got? Peruvian lilies, bluebells, and lilies. Hammer. Set fire to the lemon tree. No? Combine lemon tree with knife. No. Maybe I should try combining knife with log.
Now it can't be used for anything.
No. I mean, I really wanted to pick up the saw. That is the thing that would usually be used on a knife, on a log, but I don't know what I'm looking for.
What do you make of this, Holmes?
I don't know, actually, Watson. I really don't know. I mean, I'm looking at the draw distances of the things that are popping in and out. Is there something I need to be doing with... I mean, I've still got this footstep to look at. Oh. Right. Now, I can't use any items, and there's nothing here. But alright, maybe now...
These footsteps indicate a person of small stature, and the fact that they are so closely set suggests they made their way with great stealth.
Maybe... Hello.
Whoever you are, open up. We mean you no harm. Open the door for God's sake. It's a matter of life or death.
This is useless, Holmes.
You don't want
Watson,
to come
your
in now?
sensibility is appreciated. We shall come back later.
Alright, I thought you might want to open up now.
This blood on the ground came from a deep wound.
Alright, so you're dying in there. Right. Is there a clock we have missed? Right, somebody with cigars. There was blood. They were burning things. I don't suppose I want to use metal rod with
Papers
paper?
were burned.
No,
and
I didn't think so.
Closed. Tight.
Yeah, but where does that go? I tell you what. I mean, look, let's try using... Can I cut some? No. Can I perhaps stick it on a...
It's
no?
a ham.
Can't stick it on a metal pole. Can I put it in a cylinder?
It's a ham. What a...
Oh, shut up with your ham. I must have missed something blindingly obvious.
This is useless.
Oh, right, yes. I don't want to be using a thing. No, actually. Smash!
I cannot do
Smash!
this.
No?
Closed. Tight.
Alright, is there a clock in here that I've missed? Is there something in the box that I have missed? No. There is Watson. There is talking. There is a way outside to get lemons. There is a door that doesn't open. There was a raccoon down there. Presumably the raccoon. Oh. Presumably the raccoon has a thing in the branches. A shiny thing? No? Alright. Okay. Well, while Holmes and Watson stare out over this beautiful, beautiful garden, I think this is where we will end it for today, because I have no clue what I'm doing and could do with a break to recharge my brain and work out what I've missed, and possibly look at a guide and go, what the hell? What did I miss? Who knows what it is. So let's save over this and see the exciting things that will happen the next time when we pick this up on... I was going to say we'll pick this up on Tuesday, but no, we will pick it up on Tuesday, because Inscription comes out on the 19th, which is Tuesday, but won't be released until the evening, I would guess, at the same time that most Steam games are released, or games on Steam, rather than a Steam game. Yeah, 6 o'clock my time usually, which is far past the time, so we'll be back here on Tuesday. Tomorrow we'll have more exciting Days Gone. We'll see how much longer Deacon St. John can keep Boozer alive, or there's one arm and is joking. I think he seems okay, but maybe he's joking to hide the pain, as so many people do. Mates pointed on Kiltex. Anyway, let us exit game so that I can switch over, because otherwise it just doesn't work. Oh no! I didn't turn on the right thing. Bye camera, hello camera, bye screen. Thank you all so very much for watching and being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. You're just fantastic. Why are you so fantastic? I don't understand how you can be so fantastic. You've spent some of your limited time here with me. You're amazing and fantastic and generally great. Stop it. You make me feel bad. But I will cope with that next time. But for right now, I have been Richard, and this has been LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now. Limited time offer. No vowels. And you out there, you all have fun.